4:1:2, 4:1:2 respectively, the respective probability for them to introduce a radical change in marketing, strategy are point 3, point 8 and point 3, point 8 and point 5. If the change does take place, find the probability that it is due to appointment of B or C. It is due to the appointment of B and C. So what is the question? For A, B and C, the chances of being selected as manager of the firm are in the ratio this. The respective probability for them to introduce radical change for marketing strategies are given. So what is the probability that the change occurs due to appointment of B or C? First, let E1, E2 and E3 write down. Let E1, E2, E3 be event of. Let E1, E2, E3 be event of selecting as manager A, B and C. Probability of E1 कि E1 as a manager select हुआ, उसकी probability क्या है? अगर हमें किसी की भी probability जो है ratio में given है, first is for A, B and C. So for A, 4 upon sum of all these ratios, 4 plus 1 plus 2. So 4/7. Similarly, probability of E2 is 1/7 and E3 is 2/7. Probability E1, E2 and E3 4/7, 1/7 and 2/7. Now probability E upon E1. What is E? Let E be the event, write down. E be the event of introducing a radical change. Let E be event of introducing radical change. So probability E upon E1 we have given 0.3. Probability E upon E2 is 0.8 and probability E upon E3 is 0.5. Now the next one is required probability. It is due to appointment of B or C. So the required probability is B or C. Therefore probability B के आने की E2 upon E So we take the LCM here. Sum of probability E1, E upon E1 plus probability E2, E upon E2 plus probability E3, E upon E3. So after this step, what we have? Probability of this upon sum of these probabilities plus probability of this function upon sum of these probabilities. So we take the LCM, sum of these probabilities. So probability of this plus probability of this. Now put the values. Probability of E2, E upon E2, probability of E3, E upon E3 upon 4 by 7 into 0.3 plus 0.8 into 1 by 7, 2 by 7 into 0.5. Now solve these values. Point 8 by 7, 2 into 0.5, 1 by 7. Take the LCM as 7.8 plus 1, 1.2 plus 0.8 plus 1. 1 plus 0.8, 1.2 plus 0.8, 2 plus 1, 3. So 18 upon 30. 3 by 5. Now the next one is question number 23. Write down the statement. There are two bags, 1 and 2. There are two bags, 1 and 2. Bag 1 contains 3 white. Bag 1 contains 3 white and bag 1 contains 3 white and 2 red balls and 2 red balls. Bag 2 contains Bag 2 contains 4 red and 5 white balls, 5 white and 4 red balls, 5 white and 4 red balls. 1 ball is drawn at random. 1 ball is drawn at random from 1 bag. Drawn at random from 1 bag and is found to be red and is found to be red. What is the probability that it was drawn from bag 2? We have 2 bags, 1 and 2. Write down. Let E1 and E2 be events that bag 1 and 2 are selected. E be the event of getting red ball. What is the probability of E1 and E2? We have 2 bags, so selecting 1. So probability of selecting one bag is 1/2. Now probability of E upon E1. Red ball is drawn from the bag 1. What is the number of red balls in bag 1 is 2 and total number of balls are 3 plus 2, 5. Now probability of E upon E2. Red ball is drawn from bag 2. Number of red balls 4. Total number of balls 5 plus 4, 9. Note up to here. Now the required probability write down that it was selected from bag 2. Required probability is probability of E2 upon E. E2 upon E, that is equals to probability of E2 into E upon E2 upon probability of E1 E upon E1 plus probability of E2 E upon E2. Probability of E2 1/2 E upon E2 E1 2/5 plus 1/2 into 4/9. So 2/9 upon 1/5 plus 2/9. Take the LCM of 9 and 5. Two by 9 into 45/19. 10/19. Note it down. Now the next one is question number 24. Write down the statement. There are two bags, 1 and 2. There are two bags, 1 and 2. Bag 1 contains 4 white. Bag 1 contains 4 white and 5 red balls. 4 white and 5 red balls. 4 white and 3 red balls. Bag 2 contains 6 white and 5 red balls. 6 white and 5 red balls. One ball is drawn at random. One ball is drawn at random from one of the bags and is found to be red What is the probability that it was drawn from bag 2 you will have to try it by yourself. This is same as questions we have done earlier. Its answer is 30 There is one more question which you have to try by yourself. Write down the statement. There are two bags, 1 and 2. Next question is, first note this statement. Next is, there are two bags, 1 and 2. Bag 1 contains 2 white and 4 red balls. 2 white and 4 red balls. Bag 2 contains 5 white and 3 red balls. One ball is drawn at random from one of the bag and is found to be red. What is the probability that it was selected from bag 2? Its answer is 9/25. Note down this statement. You will have to try it by yourself, both these questions. Question number 24 and 25. Now the next one is question number 26. Write down the statement. In a bulb factory, machines A, B and C, machines A, B and C manufactures machines A, B and C manufacture 60, 30 and 10% bulb, 60%, 30% and 10% bulbs respectively. One percent, 2% and 3% bulbs, 1%, 2% and 3% of bulb produced respectively by A, B and C by machine A, B and C are found to be defective A bulb is picked up at random. A bulb is picked up at random from total production and found to be defective Find the probability that this bulb was produced by machine A. एक बल्ब फैक्ट्री में there are 3 machines A, B and C जो respectively 60, 30 and 10% बल्ब प्रोड्यूस करती है और 1%, 2% और 3% बल्ब जिनमें से डिफेक्टिव है बाय मशीन ए, बी एंड सी, पूरी टोटल प्रोडक्शन में से हमने एक बल्ब ड्रॉ किया that is found to be defective. So what is the probability that this bulb was produced by machine A? So let us start. Probability of machine A, that is 60%. Probability of machine B producing the bulb is 30% and that of C is 10%. So 6 by 10, 6 by 10, 3 by 10 and 1 by 10. Now the bulb is defective. Let E be the event that bulb is defective. Let E be the event that bulb is defective. So probability of E upon A, जो defective bulb है, that is produced by machine A, that is 1%, 1 by 100. Probability E upon B, जो defective bulb है, that is produced by machine